We have over 28 million cases worldwide and almost 1 million people died because of the virus. This pandemic definitely changed our way of living. As of today, we have over 250,000 cases in the Philippines and over 4,000 people died because of COVID-19. Are we ready for the new normal? The lockdown started March 17, 2020, and only those people who has quarantine passes are allowed to go to the supermarket and wet market. Businesses were shut down and only essential employees like doctors, nurses, medical practitioners are allowed to work during the first few days of the lockdown. Slowly, they allowed BPO employees, people who work in groceries and convenience stores to go back to work. Now, everyone is required to report back to work and the risk of getting infected is still high. Majority of us are still scared, but we don't have any choice. We have to risk our lives just to provide food and shelter for our families. Some employees are quite lucky because shuttle services are provided for them. But what about those people who are still taking public transportation just to make ends meet, risking their lives just to provide food for their family? Now, we are required to wear face mask and face shield whenever we go out. Can I just say that wearing face shield outside and making it mandatory is a complete joke? Isn't face mask and social distancing enough? During New Year's Eve of 2019, a lot of us are so excited to see what 2020 will bring us. But at the start of the year, we can sense that it's not going to be a good year, even though a feng shui expert told us that it's going to be a good year to start a business. We started with the Australian wildfire, and then the eruption of the Taal volcano happened, and then we're still fighting this pandemic until now. It's hard to fight your enemies if we can't see it. We're walking blind in the battlefield and we can't see the enemies. I know a few people who were infected by the coronavirus. I live close to them and they're my relatives. We were shocked that some of them were infected. As a respect for the people I work with and the people that I mingle with every day, I've decided to put myself in a quarantine. This is for our safety and the people around me. We locked ourselves inside the house. Good thing we have enough food supplies for the entire quarantine period. During quarantine, we just watched Netflix. I actually started watching Meteor Garden again. I play a lot of Mobile Legends, watch a lot of YouTube videos, and film some of my vlogs for my channel. Due to the lockdown, some people has anxiety and depression. Being cut off from love, support, and close contact of family and friends can trigger depression. Months of social distancing and quarantine can leave you feeling lonely and isolated, having to face your problem alone. So, here we are today, fighting the unknown, blindly fighting the virus we can't see. Let's be extra careful whenever we go out. Avoid touching high-touch surfaces such as doors, doorknobs, and escalator handrails. If you do, sanitize your hands right away. Avoid scratching your eyes or removing your face mask whenever you're outside. Practice social distancing at all times. Avoid going to gatherings or visit other people's houses because that's how we're going to beat the virus. If you can't stay at home, just be extra careful whenever you're outside. And sanitize your whole body whenever you go home or probably go straight to the bathroom and take a bath. Let's be mindful with the elderlies at home. They are prone in getting the virus. They are very fragile and can easily be infected. For now, let's sacrifice a bit for our loved ones. This too shall pass. And once the virus is gone, we can all go back to our normal lives. Let's be a responsible citizen so we can beat the virus.